Max Neivandt's Transitional Zone, The Danger of Living in Someone Else's Mind, is a darkly imaginative paranormal thriller that explores identity, intrusion, and the terrifying consequences of losing control over consciousness. The novel follows Kelly, an ordinary woman whose life changes after a bizarre encounter with a swarm of bees. The incident leaves her with an inexplicable ability. She begins to wake up inside other people's minds, experiencing the world through their eyes. At first, the phenomenon feels surreal, even exhilarating. But Kelly quickly realizes that her involuntary head-hopping is dangerous, not only for herself, but for those around her. Her friends become victims of her uncontrolled powers. One crashes his car, another overdoses on sleeping pills, and Kelly is left racked with guilt. What seemed like a strange gift becomes a curse, threatening to destroy her relationships and sanity. Supporting arcs intensify the suspense. Kelly's guilt and fear as she struggles to understand and contain her powers. The victims' stories, which highlight the devastating ripple effects of her intrusions. The bees as a symbol, representing both transformation and danger, hinting at the origin of her abilities. The novel balances psychological tension, paranormal mystery, and urban fantasy elements, weaving together themes of identity, control, and responsibility. Themes and conflicts. Identity versus intrusion. Kelly must grapple with the ethics of inhabiting another person's consciousness. Control versus chaos. Her inability to manage her powers leads to tragedy. Friendship versus danger. Those closest to her suffer the most from her unintended actions. Mystery versus revelation. The bees symbolize both the origin of her powers and the path to understanding them. Character dynamics. Kelly, relatable, flawed, and desperate to regain control. Her arc explores guilt, resilience, and responsibility. Friends versus victims. Their suffering underscores the unintended consequences of Kelly's powers. The bees, a symbolic and literal catalyst representing transformation, danger, and mystery. Style and tone. The prose is darkly imaginative, tense, and psychological, combining urban fantasy with thriller pacing. Neivandt emphasizes the claustrophobic horror of losing control over one's own mind and invading others. Climax and resolution. The climax centers on Kelly's confrontation with the source of her powers and her desperate attempt to stop further tragedies. The resolution is unsettling yet thought-provoking, leaving readers questioning the boundaries of identity, consciousness, and responsibility.